Looks like I'm live again, back here with And Double D with Debbie. Oh no, it's not And Double D, that's our podcast, Deborah.
It is. I'm attempting to get to go live. Oh, it's come up, the button's come up. Let's see if it works this time, Dave.
Instagram test is going live before we get into today's official 9 minutes of our live broadcast.
It is. It's there.
It's working. Fantastic. 1 quarter later. Last time you and I were doing this together, we were in Dublin. And now we're at home in our farm in Glencoe, Scotland. So, Debbie, what are we doing this week?
So this week, we are doing a 7-day boost in our language. What that actually means is we are sharing our And coaching platform with you. We're showing you what it is, why it's important, how it can help you. And also we're going to actually share dlogs, which are our audios, so under 3-minute audios, self-coaching every day. So we're going to go through those and then we're going to talk it through like me and you do, but everything is in 3-minute slots. So everything will be under 9 minutes. And the reason why we do 3 minutes is because our dlogs, our audios, are under 3 minutes as well. So everything we do is in And, is with, not more. So we know, and it's been proven, and we've got lots of things exciting to share other people's experiences, why 3 minutes is really powerful.
So I believe having a daily routine is super important. Why do you think it is?
Well, for me, having a routine, and I've also, can I just add, the biggest skeptic of doing routines, being married to me, you know this, I've fought it for many a year, but a routine genuinely sets you up for success. And whatever success looks like for you, it's very personal. But it allows you to just get the best out of yourself. Even if you're having a really bad, crappy day, you can still know that your routine is like that structure, that support. I've been journaling for nearly 2 years, Dave, from April the 3rd. And I stopped doing it for a while. And that hiatus actually really discombobulated me. Routine has a positive impact. And that's why our daily dlogs, our 3-minute audios, are really helping people.
Now, we want to invite everyone who's listening or watching to use the dlog to set your day up for success. The dlog, as Debbie said, is a special sound, isn't it, Debbie? I just want you to say your word that you like to say, audio. Say audio.
Audio.
Yeah, what? Normally when you say it in full flight, it's quite slightly more expressed, but it's an MP3, 3 minutes every day to get you to think about something differently. It's designed in a very specific way. So we believe that if you can bring together a method and a process, learn a new skill, and bring you to those two things, you can produce magic. And I think the dlogs give you lots of opportunity to express that because that's how they're written, isn't it?
Yeah, and that is really important. So all of the things that we do is intentional. And I think sometimes people don't believe that until they start to experience it. So we've spent many a year, decades, actually working out what does work, what works in coaching. And we know that if you apply a method that allows the person to either enhance, boost, or build a brand new skill, it creates the individual magic that works for you. Remember, all of this is personal. It's not group collective. You are going to take out what you need from any of our coaching, as you would with any coaching.
Now, as we go into the first dlog in a moment, we're going to actually play it for you live here on our live cast to show you what an actual dlog is like. I want you to think about, even today, depending where you are in the world, have you set your intention? Have you stopped and thought about what's the meaning in the middle of the things that you're doing, whatever they are? Because setting your intention at the start of a day or during the day will help you immensely. Debbie, why do you think setting your intention is important?
Well, intentionality is one of those things that we all talk about, we're not very good at doing. And intention means we're considered, we know and we've thought about something, and then we actually neurologically can deal with things better because we are not dealing with stress or self-created anxieties that we can apply in our life. So intention means we've considered it, we've thought about it, and then we can do something with it. Doesn't matter what the outcome then is because it's been intentional.
So let's play a dlog.
Welcome to And Coaching, your daily dose of action and insight. In the next 3 minutes, lend us your ears, gear up to take swift action, brace yourself to do something out of the ordinary, It's time to make today unlike any other. Let's go.
Today's D-Log is all about being intentional. Your ability to be intentional in the day in front of you. What is intentionality? It's applying more meaning to your thoughts and your actions in your day ahead. We've got a skill that's going to help you do that right now. It's called Delete the T. We find when we work with people around the world, there are specific points people often get stuck, and one of them is this powerful little word called can't. Can't is often something we say that we can't do based around a feeling or a thought or a situation. Let's imagine each one of those now. Maybe there's a call you don't feel yourself saying, I can't make that call. Maybe you're in a project or something or a task and you're stuck and you're thinking, I can't move this on without whatever else may be missing. Let's take both of these examples now and delete the T, turning them straight into can possibilities. If you take the first one, which was I can't make the call, if you use the word can by deleting the T, you're able to say, what can I now do? Which would be, well, maybe I can't make the call straight away, but I can diarize to make that call in the next 30 minutes straight away. In the project scenario, you're thinking, I can't move things on any further. You could also ask the question, what can I do to take one action? Maybe it could be, I could send an email. I can send an email. I can inquire about something. I can learn something that I don't yet know. Again, moving the situation on. As you go into this day, I'd like you to think about one action you can delete the T on that you're facing in your day. What could it be? What can you do? What also can you now apply the now action to? Is there something you can do immediately by deleting the T? And if you then think about doing something different, sometimes by using the question can, what can I do, you can test something out brand new that maybe you've never even done before, and all you did was simply delete the T.
That's fantastic, isn't it? It's such a simple message. Debbie, in the heart of your coaching, you've used this so many different times. And you use it in two ways, the T deletion and also focusing on what can be done. What's a good example in your experience of doing that?
Well, with all our coaching and all our methods that we use, they're from self. So we've done them and applied them, tested them, then coached them out over the past 2 decades. So for me, I was naturally and am a can't person. It's my default place to go. So for me, it's being really specific of saying, instead of what can't I do? I can't do that today. I can't find the time. I can't have that conversation. I can't deal with that. Actually, the minute you say, what can I do? What can I do with a conversation? What conversation can I have? It transforms how you actually start to deal with it. So, and it's really important. And, even from a personal mantra, I say I can before I say I can't. So it's like a self-programming, and we know that that's all part of what we do with our brain as well. So I think it's one of the simplest and best. And this came from one of our children as well. What can't I do? What can you do? And even use it on a daily basis. It's a real, to me, this is one of the superpower ones, by allowing yourself to literally shift from one of that kind of really stuck, not sure, don't know how I'm going to get past it, to literally allowing yourself to go, I can do this, I can. And you find things that you can do. And therefore, just that micro movement forward makes a big difference to your day.
Another big thing is that when you're listening to the D-Logs, you'll notice a familiar tale at the end of every D-Log, which will be inviting you to think through the example given during the D-Log. And also you can do this separately, really thinking through about what you can do in this day. So as you go into your day, after you've got your day started, whether you're an early riser or whether it's after you've taken the kids to school, doesn't matter when this is, right? But it's also thinking about how does that translate to an action? What can you do straight away? And if things haven't been working for you, or there's maybe a knowledge gap or things you don't know yet, how can you do something different and find out and have that attitude of curiosity at the center of what you're doing? That's the other thing, isn't it, Debbie, as part of the D-Logs? We want people to learn through repetition, but also allow the learning and the empathy to help you stack things in your mind and help your brain learn over time. Before we look at what somebody said to us about the D-log so far, because that's different from last time as well, Debbie, what is the habit stack inside of the D-logs about?
So we call it layered coaching. So the whole premise of And Coaching, which is our monthly subscription, is that it's about self-coaching and also live coaching. So the importance of learning and building things with what you're already doing means that we remove that pressure point that says, well, I can't do anymore. What we then say is, well, what can you do? Well, whilst I'm cleaning my teeth, I can listen to a D-log. I can be actually thinking something while I'm walking the dog, while I'm driving to work, while I'm logging onto my computer. So that's ultimately what the habit stacking means. It's really important. So it's with, not more.
So before we wrap today's live cast up, let's take a look at what feedback we've had from individuals who are using it over the last 90 days. 90 days of D-logs. It's absolutely bonkers. Here's the first one, Debbie.
Sorry, you want me to read it? Sorry, David, I don't.
After you.
Okay, so And Coaching has been a life changer as a working mum. This is not me saying it. This is one of our members in And Coaching. As a working mum experienced coach, it's so refreshing, exciting to have this in my daily routine and continue my personal growth. We've got lots of these, and I think it's really important that we understand that this is not just our voice. It is lots of other people, and we're really delighted with how And Coaching is growing. That's the reason why we're doing these boosts, so you can really feel, experience it. You get to meet me and Dave. It's our voices that you'll hear. And also as it's progressed, right? So you can log in, you get 7 days free. So go to www.and.scott, click subscribe, and then you're in for 7 days for free. Give it a go. You know, as they say in the advert, what's the worst that can happen is you're only going to benefit from 7 days of coaching. And we're going to walk you through that as well at the same time, so you can experience it with us. You can talk to us. You can get private coaching from Dave and I. You can just ask a question instantly within our system. We've also got a community. There's loads. So I'm very conscious of time. So what we're going to do is got a lovely little surprise tomorrow for anybody who does sign up for free. There's a real opportunity and more of a boost. So I think for today, that's good. Go out into that lovely world and really give Delete the T a go and let us know what you do.
And just one last thing, Debbie, is the 2 out of 5 comment that's on the screen is important, because we did have the feedback, didn't we, that said, you know, what if I miss a day? This is a flexible learning system designed to be fitting around what you've got on. Do a couple at a time. Do them every day. It's up to you to work that out yourself. I agree. So we are absolutely through today's session. We're really excited by joining you every day this week to take you through this live and share with you some more of the D-logs. We'll see you the same time tomorrow.
And just like that, you've added a powerful method to your toolkit with And Coaching. Each day you're learning new skills, and now it's time to witness the daily magic you're capable of creating. Remember, this is the daily choice. Make it count every single day. Fueling your mind, fueling your life.